Hi, everybody. My name's Paula, and I was just wondering about freedom. Freedom to be who you are, and if you're really free. There are so many ways that our society, our life, our psyche, our family, everything that's in our environment. Are you free? Do you live in those places free? I'd like to explore a little bit about that with you. Some things about myself, some things about society, where we are on the planet, why things are complicated because of the language we speak, um, definitions that we put on things that are so vague. It can mean so many things. What does it mean to you to be free? Some it's freedom of speech. Some of it's freedom to have a gun. Some of it's freedom to love who you want to love. We don't have to have permission for for those freedoms to exist. Owning yourself and who you are and the freedom that comes from owning everything inside of you is liberating and never talked about or taught. So I'd like to help people learn how to be free in the environments that they live in the boxes they put themselves in society that they exist in, different cultures, different countries, different societies. Everybody's got their own rules of what freedom is or isn't. I'd like to dive into that a little bit and see where that goes. How are you free? What do you need to be free from? We all have our own ideas of what free is and freedom. Our existence, we've been given free will. What does that mean, free will? I don't know. Free will to pick out what you're wearing today or uh, what TV channel to watch, freedom to have a TV, freedom to love who you love. What does free mean? What does free will mean? People that don't know what it's like to be free. I'm not sure I do either. I'm working on it, but you can't be happy about being free if you don't know what it is to you, because that's to everybody's different, which is so confusing. All this, the words in society that create boundaries or boxes of us around us are sometimes words that nobody ever defines. They just are. Freedom's the big one. Because if you have the freedom of self, then you already know how to love. And you already know how to you already know what makes you tick. And living in that purpose of ticking and talking and ticking and talking and freedom on this journey of a human experience. One of the greatest gifts that we have as humans is feeling emotions, learning lessons of how those emotions make you a better person. What emotions are you not free from? What emotions create a box for you? If there's a boundary, or if you're living in a box, is not the same as living in boundaries. Living in a box is being somebody that somebody else thinks you should be, or society thinks that it's appropriate. Boundaries are living in guidelines for you to exist free. I don't know when I became free, or if I even am. I would have to say that I'm halfway there, because every time I think that I've overcome a box that I've gotten out of, it's like that Christmas present that's got the smaller box inside of it. Get out of one, there's another. There's another box. There's another box that I've been put in by myself, by my family, by society. I think even if our country or the location on the planet that you live does not provide you with some freedoms that everybody should have, I do know that our souls come here with the freedom of free will and the ability to work ourselves back to that freedom of self and freedom of bringing what we have for everybody to the world. And until you find a way to tap into your freedom, you're living in just as much of jail as someone incarcerated or in slavery. Don't stop thinking. If you think that there's freedom's not free, freedom is free. Well, financially it could be free, but there's a cost of figuring out why you're not free. That's the real price, is finding out why you're not free. And sometimes it doesn't cost a penny, but it costs a lifetime of clarity. It's taken me a long time to find clarity and move past some of those things. And hopefully, talking about this will help people not have to wait till they're over halfway through this experience of human existence to be free, to be the soul of love and light that you came here to be. So, if you think this resonates with you and you'd like to be part of my journey to free, or part of my path to freedom, like the video, stay tuned. This is the first one of many. Think about free. Think about freedom and what that looks like to you. Not just financial freedom, but freedom to be every bit of fiber of the soul that you're here to be. How do you get there? How? Nobody told me. It wasn't until my mid 50s that I thought that I was free and realized how much of a prison I had been in. Put there by myself, put there by my family, unknowingly trying to help, but created boxes of rules. I'm glad that I'm finding out how to be me. And I'd like you to be you, because if we all get to be ourselves, this world will be a better place. Because nobody comes here to this human existence to not bring love. So, let me help you find that love in yourself, to free yourself for an existence that may or may not be abundant, but will be abundant because you will be you. And there is nobody on this planet like you. So being free to be you, no matter what that is the real gift. So I challenge you to join me to find out if you're free. Thanks for watching. I look forward to forging through freedom and all of its little tentacles that go with it. Thanks again. My name's Paula, and love and light to you.